Working to get that information up on the screens. Mimi, any compositions that you're anticipating right now?
Wardell, where is he going? Chamber or Sage? Those would be my expectations and where he's switching. And early on, we'll start pretty much the same of what we'd expect. Xander going into that Brimstone. Effie's on the breach. That's a change, and this is a bigger one as well. They're moving far away from that double duelist composition. They're pulling out that double flash comp that I was talking about with something that version 1 pioneered last stage, and Wardell will be locking in the chamber. This is pretty much what I expected. It's notable that Zelsis is that one playing into the Raze. He'll normally be that Raze player. Penny, oftentimes their duelist on the Jet, but he flexes on over to the Initiator on this map. On the other side, for EG, they're pretty much sticking to their gun standard. Try and go quickly, claim this space. EG is also looking to contest, but it's kind of a delay setup. Wait for contact on that Raze. Stun. Zelsis can use his nade to zone and then push forward. However, Evil Geniuses, it doesn't look like they want to test the setup. Instead, they'll head out towards B. That's where Wardell is, but instantly shut on down. Great shots by Boostio. With still a minute 20 on the clock and a man advantage, EG has options abound.
Yep, options abound, and the one directly in front of them, that in the B side, it's open for business. If they're going to do their due diligence to clear that one out, as Calm does the Calm thing. He creeps all the way up, and we'll see how much space this flank can actually take away and how much value it actually gets as he gets past the trademark, thanks to Wardell being already taken down. The Trailblazer now looking to open up the site. Nobody here quite yet for Boostio, but just around the corner and elbow, 2 players waiting.
And look at that setup. The lurk wall just covers the trademark that version 1 is normally placing there. So they have no idea that Calm is that deep because that smoke did cover a piece of utility. Calm, however, doesn't want the surprise. Instead, he just wants to buy time. Pops down the molly, retreats. This is the safer play when you have the man advantage already. They can get this plant on down, play in the post. However, the issue is version 1 plentiful utility off that double initiator.
Yep, do have heaps of utility. FP's still full. Going to be armorless. And, well, Xander, unfortunately, not going to find his way into the fight. He's taken down early. And Evil Geniuses nearly making this one a clean sweep. But it's Penny and Zelsis to finally answer back with the Ghost and the Paint Shells. And we find ourselves even here in the pistol as Apoth plays just atop the box out towards short. They're trying to play the high-low. Apoth's going to trade it out. Penny has his back turn. Was expecting a player up towards heaven. But instead, Apoth, now with 75 HP, spots the shoulder of the sky, and Penny gonna look to play around the spike, and the shots will land. It's a huge round for Penny.
That is massive to find a 4K for this man. Let's think, first of all, how that started for Evil Geniuses. Everything was working. 2 flash agents to turn the tide completely. The discipline to not use utility early there, even after losing Wardell for V1, is so good, because then they have a stun. Combo that up with a nade in towards U-Haul. You can take down Calm off of that. The aftershock to clear out Reformed, and well, Penny got a little lost in the sauce for a moment in a 1v1. He was just feeling it.
He could have back there, was shooting at Penny with his back turned, and even with that spike plant, a couple of kills going the way of Evil Geniuses. They're going to hang on to what they have in way of economy. So we see armorless on the majority. Boostio, the only one. Repurchase some of those light shields. We'll see what he can get done with the trusty Headhunter when he's going to have to wait for the stun to subside. Xander down some sky smokes, just trying to delay. Shower's controller, Shower's contention seems to be out of the name of the game, and a nice teleport to get away. Meanwhile, out towards B-Long, Wardell starting to do Wardell thing.
So my biggest question coming into this series for version 1 was how are they setting up Wardell? And the early indications seem like they are giving him quite a bit of freedom. He's playing that position over towards B, and he's set up in a similar style to how he played on TSM, walking up a lot, using that rendezvous, taking those risks. He's a confident player, and he's a skilled player, so is able to do that. On top of getting that kills, he also placed a trademark towards long, which gives information, but now things go a little astray. Calm takes down Penny unsuspected. His A site is open, and the Classics might even find more. Zelsis has been caught. Effie's needs to do something big here. He's trying to stand, and with no ammo left, he can't deliver another. 2v2, though, and the weapon's still in hand for V1.
Yeah, Sheriff and a Spectre to work with here as that spike gets planted. This Marshall going to be all that Wardell needs. Instead, it's Xander to swing the corner and take down the Brimstone standing atop the spike. And now Calm, who really opened things up, creeping all the way up into U-Haul. He went unspotted. And he found a kill with the Classic. He's got the Spectre in hand, and they're wary of where this Viper might be playing. No util available, so Calm is going to have to take the fights. He's healthy in way of HP. The armor, that is a miss, and it's a tap on the spike. Now he's going to look to peek. Xander actually walking away for a second. Wardell comes off. Things get a little dicey, but the defuse scooped up in version 1 with the round.
Another very risky round there by V1. Credit to Calm for being able to consistently towards U-Haul. Still finds value, though. There wasn't a trademark place this time, and it was just kind of a matter of timing. Wardell had made contact over towards B. That pulls Penny off his face, and he's just not quite ready on that angle. Still,
Few members down to 0 or just about zeros and want to get aggressive out towards B long. Orb assumed. Penny will now have the Seekers online and one more flash to play with. But it's Boostio on the opposite end. When do we see the operator come online for this guy? Pay attention to see if it happens on the attacking side. And this is one of the changes, right? Boostio to Sentinel, but it's Chamber, so it's not really a Sentinel. Giacomo rocking the Duelist now for the squad as we get him here. Paint shells into Hookah and nothing else to be had.
nice spam there onto Effie. He's knocked down to 12 HP, but that damage is still unconfirmed. Do EG want to commit this? With another Sky Smoke placed, 20 more seconds of delay towards long. They're probably just going to be forced to wait here. Composition for V1 has so much delay, and that's built around Wardell's utility and Xander's utility. Notice what Penny and Effie's have left. Both of them still have 2 flashes. Effie still has his stun available. Like, in towards the late round, version 1 is keeping EG accountable. They'll be able to retake no matter how much time they buy. And talk of time, we're down to 30 seconds. This probably has to just be a straight-up hit towards B.
Even if you teleport, there's still resistance on the opposite side of the map on that A side. As Penny to find the first. Giacomo down, flashes out of the Sky Smoke. Penny on the swing, but it's Boostio and Reformed to open up the site. But there's one more waiting inside the tube. Effie's going to be taken down. And Wardell, he pushes through the halls. He falls as well. And you said this round was so important for version 1 as they reinvested into it. And now it's all up to Celsius, and he's got nothing. Boostio goes huge with 3.
So there was a player tucked there towards the cubby that was never blinded and finds the punish onto both him and Xander across the way. When this crossfire was dismantled and Boostio was going, it felt at that point the round was all but unwinnable for version 1. And like you said, Tanner, they forced into that. They took the risk. Now they're going to be punished. Sure, it was a great start spot here. However, they're aiming to get Wardell, his Tour de Force online. EG realizes that. They send Jaw to try and shut it on down, but Wardell just better. And hey, he doesn't need the orb anymore. Got a kill, has the Tour de Force.
Able to get back away from safety out towards B long, get healed up, and that's basically the position that they wanted to be in, minus a kill, and well, they're there with one player the lead. So now a lot of weight on Wardell's shoulders here in this round, unless that trusty Stinger and Sheriff combo can get a whole lot done for Celsius and Xander. Meanwhile, Evil Geniuses creeping their way up A short. Sheriff backside for Xander. Golden Showers just going to play that triple box for now, and here come the strength in numbers. They're rotating everybody on over, but the Sky Smokes still cut the vision. Wardell's going to have to go aggressive through the smoke. Delayed for just a second as the aftershock goes out and over the top. The paint shells to follow, and the util's been used. The teleporter, it's available, and there's still 50 seconds.
Plenty of time here. They just want to try to down out as much utility as possible, but Wardell has an angle, finds a shot onto Comp.
This feels like, okay, guys, the only weapon that they might have is right here on this site. Maybe we want to go elsewhere, as Wardell will find another. Xander going to hop into the kill feed, and it's a thrifty round for version 1. I mean, 2 rounds, you look back on them and say, this is a round that we wish we had back, right? That pistol round for Apoth, not able to close out the kill onto Penny. That one there, we're quite honestly looking at a different game, but this is what we have for us. Orbital Strike queued up. This is the bomb bot. It'll clear things out towards mid, but there was already some inkling they're looking to play this way, and I'm wondering at what point, although it's a little different now that we're pressuring towards Hookah for Evil Geniuses and not necessarily towards Long, but at what point does it change up? Because the game plan has been, hey, Calm, what can you get done at A? If anything, we go A. If not, we look to hit B, and version 1 are playing that perfectly.
And these same setups are looking so good. They have the fault line to stun down Long, wait for that breach, or the brim smoke, to come on up. Wardell gets in, gets out. Now he has more information as well. That trademark was plopped on down. Another one of these rounds where EG is running it close on the time, but Wardell swings dry, loses out to Boostio. This will pull rotations towards B, but it was all part of a fake. EG gonna double back in towards this A site, but have they waited too long? Xander back on the scene, but denied.
Finally, a couple of big kills going the way of Evil Geniuses, but they just have to try and hold the site down now. With 3v5s, that spike will be planted. Boostio still Tour de Force in hand as Calm playing the long con, headed all the way around. All 3 defenders coming from the top side of the map and make it 2 defenders. Giacomo finds a second kill on the round. It's Penny to fall. It's paint shells. Buy some space, buy some time, and this is looking pretty unwinnable, and Giacomo is trying to be that tool that makes it so.
Yeah, Effys will just want to fall back in this one. 3K in the bank account, so money, but not too much to spare. He'll have his ult up into the next round if he can play for an orb at some point, so just staying alive, a pretty good reward. EG, though, well done to fake that on out. I was getting a little antsy because of how close they were playing that time. However, they realized that the primary source of information for V1 towards long is just the peaks from Wardell. Sure, there's utility to set him up, but if you can catch the timing right, be closer than he expects, you can take him on down, take that as a pivot over towards the A site.
Yeah, from playing that round, and I'm wondering how much it changes up. Wardell now has the operator in hand. Does he look to just play safe, not give anything over to Evil Geniuses, and look to play off that util that he has been using here out towards the B site? Yeah, that is true.
It's Wardell. I mean, we expect this guy to just, like, on TSM, his strategy was literally just take a walk with the operator.